Hey, boys and girls. Hi. Said hi, boys and girls. Nice round of applause for Tommy Helmer. He's giving us a place to come out on a Monday night, you know? You could be inside on your couch, or come out in public and start throwing chairs around like the local crazy savages you are. But it's important to let loose. And it's okay, those are free range, very durable, organic chairs. They can take a licking. Let's give it up for chairs. Let's give it up for hands. Everyone, hands? Yeah. Let's give it up for audience participation. Yeah. Let's give it up for doing whatever it is you're told to do. My good friend Chuck Chuck BoBuck, he just joined the Nate Mark's Squirrel Trapper group. I picked him up hitchhiking on the way over here. I promised him waffles. That's code word for waffles. So we're gonna do some songs for you, and you maybe like it, maybe you won't, but we'll get over it together. This is just like we talked about at the red light, Chuck. Remember that red light? It was really long. We said we're gonna do really good in GMC. It's like poetry, but it's actually a Google review of Denny's. 2 stars. A wise fry cook who hangs around my town used to work at this Denny's at Airport Road. He's not known to talk shit on every place he's ever worked, but he told me this bit of interesting insight about the Denny's on Airport Road. And I quote, "Take a Hot Pocket, and you put it in the microwave. Wait about a minute until you hear that little ding. Then you take it out. Let it cool down just a little bit. Then you slide it on down the crack of your ass. And you drop that Hot Pocket on a plate. That Hot Pocket will be cleaner than any of the food you get at the Denny's on Catasauqua Road." End quote. I didn't believe him. So I tried it. The
food at the Denny's is still pretty average to crappy, but now my ass crack has a mean second-degree burn. Thanks, Jude. I know this isn't poetry night, but this is Google review number 2. Texas Roadhouse on Hamilton Boulevard. Conveniently located steakhouse bar with bucket of free peanuts. The atmosphere is very nice, the service quite pleasant, and there's a real horse saddle to sit on in the back of the bar. It's a great theme because you and your group can mount the iconic cowboy seat for any special occasion. I went by myself to the Texas Roadhouse to eat some free peanuts and have a beer. A nearby rowdy bachelorette party was taking turns straddling the complimentary saddle and taking pictures. Some of the ladies were smoking hot, wearing miniskirts. Miniskirts on a cowboy saddle. After they were done with their sassy saddle-straddling exploits, I creeped over to feel if the seat was still warm. It was. The cowboy seat was still warm from the bachelor party's miniskirts and the sassy saddle-straddling exploits of a bunch of bachelorette ladies running rampant in Trexler Town at a Texas Roadhouse steakhouse. I made sure that no one was looking. I made sure that no one was looking. I made sure that no one was looking. And I gave the still, unsuspecting, cooled-off saddle a thorough sweep with my handlebar mustache. And I swear, the saddle was not only kind of warm, it was kind of wet too. You know, that sexy lady straddle moisture found a happy home on the generous bristles of my mustache that night. Something for the peanut crumbs to consider. Even though I think it may have been just a little drunk girl pee, It was still a cheap thrill and a really awesome good one at that. So I had a bacon cheeseburger there. Was not impressed. Very uninspired. With miserable unripe tomato slice and old lettuce with carrots in it. You know, like an abandoned tossed salad, you know? Like one of those cafeteria lunch salads where they're just sticking like misery carrots, like they're sweeping up the floor at a carrot factory and like, hey, no, don't trash that carrot. We can find it a renewed purpose in some sort of Texas Roadhouse complimentary burger salad. But if you like peanuts, beer, and saddle smears, then get your hee-haw, lasso tats, and buckaroo butts to the Texas Roadhouse in Trexlertown, PA. The cold sore won't go away. The cold sore just won't go away. But then again, my friends, neither will the memories. I was trying to use up all the ranch dressing because on Thursdays I go out and I get more ranch dressing. You know, it's my grocery day and I always like to have a big gallon of ranch dressing. So there's a lot of ranch dressing and I thought it was a little expired, it was a little fuzzy. I couldn't really read the expiration date on it underneath all the mold. So I tried to finish it off last night because I hate wasting ranch dressing. So I think some of the effects from that were last night because the walls are still moving. I can read some of your minds and thoughts. And it's very wholesome. This is a very wholesome group, so give it up for you guys. Really appreciate that. I'm going to do one banjo song and get out of here. I wasted enough of your time. I'm really sorry. I'm sorry for this nice hitchhiker that I promised him waffles and then I took him off the path. This is called The Turd in the Hot Tub. That's what I'm talking about over there. We're sitting and soaking, thinking of the better times we could have had. While waiting in the warm water went from worse to even more bad. Oh, there's a turd in the hot tub. We're quick to blame those on the other side. But you know there's always turd in the hot tub. But now, finally, we can all see it with our very own eyes. It's a turd for which no one's taking credit. Try to forget it, but we let it in. We can sit and debate it as we hate it, but it's the turd that really wins. You know, the whole time there was a turd in the hot tub. We're just too quick to blame those on the other side. You know, the other side, the new guy in the hot tub. Well, there's always been a turd in the hot tub. Now we're seeing it with our own, very own eyes. We sit and we soak, forgetting how to think and how to love. We've got some funky flotsam. Yeah, we got a hot tub. You can get out and register to vote. You might as well just get registered to float. It's a miracle that the hot tub is there. We need a miracle for a hot tub called America. But the whole time, yeah, the hot tub turd was there. All the propaganda gets me dizzy. The empty words, they get me woozy. But the bubbles are getting brown, fizzy. There's a shit in the jacuzzi. Everyone! Oh, there was a turd in the hot tub. Everyone's just playing the old blame game. Conquering divide was the motion behind that inspired turd, and that's the name. It's a turd in the water. There's a turd in the tub. This country needs some fresh water. We can all just use a little more love. Instead of trying to wonder how the turd got there, let's all just take a moment and say we're all in it. Cause the turd will be there tomorrow. Because the turd has always been there from the beginning. Yeah, there's a turd in the water. There's a turd in the water, yeah. There's a turd in the tub. There's a turd in the tub, yeah. Yeah, there's a turd in the water now. There's a turd in the water, everyone. Yeah, there's a turd in the tub. Everyone. There's a turd in the water. There's a turd in the tub. there wants a change of water. What do we say? For the children of tomorrow, what do you say? How can you explain it to your own sons and your daughters? There's a turd in the water! There's a turd in the tub! This country can use some fresh water. Can use some more love. I'm in it, you're in it. Looks like we're gonna have to figure this out. You can point your fingers, I can point my fingers, but together we just gotta get this turd out. Everyone, there's a turd in the hot tub. Thank you, that's a turd in the hot tub. Thank you for letting me figure out this loop pedal, and God only knows, but that's a good set. I appreciate it. Thanks for letting me have a good time. I'm Nate Marks. Thank you, Tommy Helmer. Thank you, Chuck Chuck BoBuck.